Good morning, grade 3. So, yesterday we started talking about how poetry is just playing around with words. And today we're going to start writing some poetry by playing around with rhyming words. So, as a reminder, what rhymes? What is a rhyming word? What does that mean? Yep, Jordan? Yeah, so rhyming words have the same ending sound. So, Mrs. Wyant rhymes with Mrs. Schmowyant. We both have the ending sound of iant. Those aren't really good examples. The word cat rhymes with hat. Those are two words that have the same ending sound. Now we can get complicated. You could have like one syllable for an ending sound, at. You could have a bunch of syllables. That's where it starts getting kind of fun. So, first of all, I would like you to enjoy this book that is about to be read to you. It's just a fun, silly book with a whole bunch of rhyming words in it. And actually, today we have a special guest who's going to read you that story. So without further ado, your story today.
Hello, welcome to Storytime by the Fire, where I will read you a story beside a fire. I am a princess. I don't have a name other than Princess, that's quite enough. And I am excited to read you some stories as we continue in remote learning. Thank you to Mrs. Wyant for allowing me this incredible opportunity. Today we are reading a book called There's a Bear on My Chair. It's a much easier book to read when you don't have an accent, so I think I'm going to switch to my Canadian accent for the book. All right, here we go. There's a bear on my chair. He is so big it's hard to share. There isn't any room to spare. We do not make a happy pair, a mouse and a bear with just one chair. When I give him a nasty glare, he seems completely unaware. I don't know what he's doing there, that bear who's sitting on my chair. I must admit he has some flair. He has fine taste in leisure wear. I'm fond of how he does his hair, but still, I wish he was not there. I'll try to tempt him with a pear to lure him from my favorite chair. But he just goes on sitting there. Why won't he go back to his lair? Maybe I'll give him a scare. I'll jump out in my underwear. But no, of course, he does not care. That stinky bear sat on my chair. I understand that bears are rare. I know they need the utmost care. I know all that. I am aware. But still, I cannot stand this bear. That's it! I'm done! I do declare this bear has led me to despair. It is not fair! It is not fair! I'm going now. I don't know where. Hey, there's a mouse in my house. Thank you for attending Storytime with the Princess. Until next time, cheerio.
Isn't that such an awesome story? I love that one. I read that to my kids all the time. I think it's just hilarious. The underwear part is definitely my favorite. I wonder if it was your favorite. So your job today now is you're gonna take a list of rhyming words. I have put this in your package for you, and you're gonna use those rhyming words to make your own poem. Now, traditionally, if we're writing a rhyming poem, the rhyming words come at the end of the line. You can absolutely do that. It makes for a really cool poem. You can set it to music and it can become a song. Lots of fun. But you don't actually have to do it like that. It sounds really cool to just have a whole bunch of rhyming words in together. So try to have some at the end, but feel free to stick some in the middle of a line too. Use as many of the words on this list as you can to make a silly, goofy, fun poem. You are going to write this in your writer's notebook today, or if you prefer, you can type it and send it to me. So I will want to see this poem today. You will need to start every line with a capital letter. This is one of the things in poetry that's sort of different. When we skip a line, and we do it a lot, the new line almost always will have a capital letter. Okay, so let's try to do that. And I don't want you to worry too much about ending punctuation, periods. If you know a period should go somewhere, go ahead and put it down. But in poetry, we don't worry that much about things like periods, okay? So again, this is one of the times where we start sort of playing around. We're not so worried about the rules. We're having fun with the words. So write me a silly poem. If it's in your writer's notebook, have mom or dad take a picture and you'll have a spot to hand that in to me on Google Classroom, or you can type it out and hand it in on Google Classroom. Also, please bring your poem to our Zoom call tomorrow because I would love it if we can share our silly poems together. That would be a really fun thing to do. I will see you later. Bye, guys.